What's up, everybody? Today I am so excited. About 2 weeks ago, the trailer for Midsommar came out, and I just saw it today for the first time, surprisingly. But A24 is one of my favorite production companies in the whole entire world, and I'm really hoping that this will give me the same feeling that Hereditary gave me because it is by the same director. His name is Ari Aster. Today my makeup and my flower crown is inspired by the trailer of the movie. But in this video today we're going to be talking about what I got from the trailer so far, things we can suspect, and how I feel about it. So if you end up enjoying this kind of video, let me know down below. I would love to make more like trailer reaction videos. I am a sucker for a good movie trailer. Anyways, this movie comes out on August 9th, 2019, and I could not be more excited for that. Actually, the day this comes out, like this video, will be the day that Us comes out in theaters, and I am so excited. This will be the first movie, like Us will be the first movie that I go see in theaters since Spider-Man Homecoming. So it's been a while. So the only actor that looks familiar to me would be Will Astor. You guys probably know him from Black Mirror. I'm pretty sure he's in that. He's in We're the Millers, a bunch of other things I've seen him in. He was in Bandersnatch, but you definitely would know his face if you saw him. I don't really recognize anybody else though, which I like. I like when A24 uses actors that are not very well known. It makes the movie feel a little bit more believable. So considering the fact that the movie is not out yet, there is no like plot points, there's nothing really about the movie that's out except for on Wikipedia and like certain websites. If you go look, there's a premise about the movie, and the premise usually says something along the lines of, this film centers around a vacationing couple in a Swedish village. The trip starts out slightly idyllic, and the main character becomes acquainted with the town. Her time lingers, and she becomes increasingly more suspicious of their neighbors as its cult-like tendencies become apparent. And that was the first thing that I got from the trailer, was that it's very cult-like. It is so like, there's so many documentaries that I've seen about like religious cults. That look like that's what this movie would be about. Right off the bat, the whole trailer looks so beautiful, and that's what I think the premise means by like idyllic, and it's just so scenic, and I really think that it's a trap. I feel like it's going to make you feel very uneasy really quickly. 3 things about the trailer that I noticed right away was, the first thing, one particular scene of this trailer is a little bit Hills Have Eyesy, like I don't want to say inbred, but inbred. Second, 2 of the characters that are really in peril in the trailer are not white, and that gives me reason to believe they are more of a, like, I don't want to say it, but like a white cult. And third, there's lots of like tight shots on the eyes, and I feel like there has to be something with eye contact or something that has to do with like looking into one another, that like brainwashing or like hypnotizing or something, you know, you feel? The trailer specifically says a 9-day festival that happens every 90 years.
Like a crazy 9-day festival. It only happens every 90 years.
Which leads me to believe that it's some sort of like ritual or sacrifice that they have to do for these 9 days. Which is something that really drew me into this movie. You can see that almost every character in the trailer so far is wearing white except for Will Poulter in one scene. This whole thing is just giving me really, really culty, just, I'm ready to get into the shit with this movie. A24 never really disappoints. They always give you like the nasty that you come to see, you know? If you guys remember Hereditary, like the scene where the mom is like cutting through her neck, like holy crap, that was visceral. So I am really hoping to see something along the lines of that in this movie. I am really expecting lots of, you know, that like tone of sound that can make you feel anxious. I kind of am expecting that to be in the movie as well. Because the whole film is like uneasy and unsettling, I just feel like they're gonna put things in there specifically to like trigger you to feel unsettled. If they did do something like that, I think it would add 10 times more to the effect of the movie. I also, in a way, think that this movie might tie into A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. As soon as I saw Midsommar, I was like, yes. And I Googled it, and like, it just, the fairies, and just, if you look up A Midsummer Night's Dream, the line that says, a man controlled by fairies in the forest. Sorry, a man. That just kind of makes me feel like that might be the basis for the cult, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they might have superpowers, because in one scene of the trailer, the guy is shown, I will show it here, blowing like some sort of fairy dust out of his hands. So you never know, that could have some sort of correlation. If it did, I would be like, yes, fuck yeah. Anyways, there is a website for this movie, but all it really does is tell you the release date, the actors, and give you some like pictures and the trailer for the movie, in case you guys are interested. Hello everybody, me editing here. I just want to let you guys know that there is an actual Midsommar festival in June in Northern Europe. If you guys want to check that out, I will leave a link down below. It actually seems pretty similar to the movie with like less cult-like features, but I don't know, it looks really cool, and if you guys want to check it out, I will leave it down below. I do encourage you to check it out. I'm not going to go into like a whole history lore lesson, but it's very cool. I don't know. I'm just so looking forward to the movies that are coming out this year. I cannot wait to just feel like immersed in other worlds. A24 just makes me feel some type of way. I can't describe it to you. Almost every single one of the A24 movies that I have seen has just been phenomenal. And one that I'm going to watch within the next couple of days is It Comes at Night. If you guys didn't know, The Witch is another A24 movie that you guys should check out. It is so good. It's really slow, but like once it picks up, like I'm terrified of goats, and like Black Phillip, he's something else. So, I don't know. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, let me know down below. Let me know if you guys are excited for this movie, or whatever movie you guys are excited for. Movies this coming up year, this summer. There's going to be a lot of good releases coming up in the next couple of months. I can't wait for October. I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself, but I feel like October this year is going to be a good year for horror movies. Oh, I'm so excited. That is all for today's video. I will see you guys on Sunday for reactions. Sayonara, suckers.